You seem very clever at explaining words, sir, said Alice. Would you kindly tell me the meaning of the poem called Jabberwocky? Let's hear it, said Humpty Dumpty. I can explain all the poems that were ever invented, and a good many that haven't been invented just yet. This sounded very hopeful, so Alice repeated the first verse. 'Twas Brillig and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe, all mimsy were the borogoves, and the mome rats outgrabe. That's enough to begin with, Humpty Dumpty interrupted. There are plenty of hard words there. Brillig means 4 o'clock in the afternoon, the time when you begin broiling things for dinner. That will do very well, said Alice. And slithy? Well, slithy means lithy and slimy. Lithy is the same as active. You see, it's like a portmanteau. There are 2 meanings packed up into one word. I see it now, Alice remarked thoughtfully. And what are toves? Well, toves are something like badgers, they're something like lizards, and they're something like corkscrews. They must be very curious-looking creatures. That they are, said Humpty Dumpty. Also, they make their nests under sundials. Also, they live on cheese. And what's to gyre and to gimble? To gyre is to go round and round like a gyroscope. To gimble is to make holes like a gimlet. And the wabe is the grass plot round a sundial, I suppose, said Alice, surprised at her own ingenuity. Of course it is. It's called wabe, you know, because it goes a long way before it and a long way behind it, and a long way beyond it on each side, Alice added. Exactly so. Well then, mimsy is flimsy and miserable. There's another portmanteau for you. And a bargove is a thin, shabby-looking bird with its feathers sticking out and all around, something like a living mop. And then, mome rats, said Alice. I'm afraid I'm giving you a great deal of trouble. Well, a rat is a sort of green pig, but a mome I'm not certain about. I think it's short for from home, meaning they'd lost their way somehow, you know? And what does outgrabe mean? Well, outgribing is something between bellowing and whistling, with a kind of sneeze in the middle. However, you'll hear it done, maybe down in the wood yonder, and when you've heard it once, you'll be quite content. Who's been repeating all this hard stuff to you? I read it in a book, said Alice.